1 2 1 2. Love you, Divine Tarot, and you. Oh, happy birthday to Taurus, sexy Taurus. Oh, happy birthday to Taurus, blessed Taurus. Oh, happy birthday to all of our smart and intelligent and sexy and so inquisitive. And don't ever forget intelligent Taurus. Happy birthday is for you. And only for you, Taurus. And only for you. I can't make this up. Taurus, all you wanted was that cake today. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked the cake. Baked the cake. Yeah, man. All you wanted was that cake today. That's what I hear. Yeah, even though the seafood is on the way, I'm hearing you. All you wanted was that cake today. Taurus, I'm channeling for you guys for a moment, and the channel message was, your fate is sealed, okay? In every way, your fate is sealed. Yeah, in other words, no one can take something that actually belongs to you in this spiritual realm, nor the physical realm, because your fate is sealed. Okay, Taurus, what I see here is your niece is taking up your whole entire read. It's just like I was going to do something really, really brief here, but it's coming out your niece. You know, this niece that you guys need to be alerted about, you know, that you take to heart, because some of you guys really love this niece, you know, and somebody has been trying to keep them below. And a lot of you guys know this, or you know, you peeped it. However, the niece hasn't peeped it yet, because the niece, this person is A1 day one, you know. However, this person in this niece's life is coming out as a maybe a former employer that was already up to no good, you know, and yeah, very obsessed with this niece. And what I see is this niece could be entering the danger zone because this person is very obsessed with them. You know, yeah, because when they reconnect, it's going to take an effect, okay? And I keep seeing somebody trying to clean up a mess, you know, like a mess that's really it's no way it can be cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? I keep seeing that. And it's like this person, you know, slandering your niece or whatever behind their back, you know, just carrying on unnecessary. I see, yeah, so, and this is weird how they're doing this, right? This person has no intuition at all, okay? This person does not even know themselves, okay? So they're coming out very obsessive, you know, for this niece. And I don't know, your niece is really taking over. I'm going to get to you guys. But the higher realms, you guys have to know about this niece that's, you know, being affected by this obsessed former coworker that is putting them in a danger zone. And I made these cards a certain way because it's not a game. I always say people should be walking signs, like yield, stop, or, caution, danger, you know what I mean? With that poison, it should be like, little stop signs or little signs. And what it's saying is this person is a stop sign walking. This person is a walking stop sign. They tend to stay at the same place, at the same vibration at all times. And your niece seem to think that they're, going to elevate with them. You know how once upon a time, Taurus, you thought maybe all your friends would be sitting there with you? Yeah, and bottom line is you simply outgrew, certain people, places, and things. And I see this person here is like some type of dog, okay? They're a dog because they have abused, I want to say abused the spiritual realm because they checked into your Akashic records. Okay, I mean, this person checked into your niece's Akashic records, correction, okay, in every way, and they are the contribution to why they are not elevating right today, is what I see, okay. And your niece think this person is an asset to their life because they see them as, somebody that maybe works from home, okay? They see them as an entrepreneur. They see them as something else, but they don't know what else they're doing behind scenes to stay up or to, look up, all right? So what I see is somebody very immature, obsessed, and they're trying to take your niece hostage in a spiritual way. You know what I mean? Trying to slander or slow down or delay your niece's elevation. And some of you guys, you take this niece to heart, obviously, because they're coming out. This niece to you guys are perfect in every way. A lot of you guys feel like this niece is like your daughter. They bring you, a lot of joy, yeah. So that's what's coming out first and foremost. Now, let me see what I can get for you guys because that's interesting. This niece that took over. Guys, I want to tell you guys, you're looking radiant, very radiant at this time. I'm seeing you guys look very radiant. Some of you guys, you just put some things together. Yeah, and a lot of you guys just put something together. However, you look very radiant. You put yourself together. Some people get it done professionally or stop at one of those places. You guys are growing, okay, in every way. But you guys look so well put together. You look so radiant is what I'm hearing. Okay, so a lot of suspects are finding you very endearing, okay, in every way. Let's get down to the get down because Taurus, let me just let you guys know that you are a very important, all right, key component to this whole divine plan. Let me rephrase that. You are a precious component to this whole divine plan on this beautiful said from the higher realms, divine planet. Okay, the higher realms made that word planet so you can know that you are planned. All right, the ET, the last two letters of the word planet is ET. All right, and that means till the end of time or till the end of Earth's timeline. Now, the higher realms is saying that a lot of you guys have been living the ET life all your life. A lot of you guys have been really working hard to execute low vibe energy, and transform it into high vibe energy. And that's why you guys wanted that cake today, because it really defines the past, present, and future in every way for you guys, because it's something that happened in the past in regards to a cake is what I'm getting. Yeah. Oh, Oh my goodness, my heart goes out to you, Taurus. Oh yes, my heart goes out to you, Taurus. Okay, this is not for every Taurus in any way, but I'm really getting that loved one. It's like a grandmother that was supposed to bake you guys a cake, and because it was her time to, transcend or, cross over, that left something within you guys. So for you guys, it's mandatory that you get this cake because you know that your grandma is behind it. Some of you, I'm hearing that, and my deepest condolences to you guys. Yeah, some of you guys, your grandparent, passed around the close to your birthday or on your birthday or something of that nature, and she was gonna bake you guys a cake. So that cake represents past, present, and future for some of my Taurus. I'm picking that up very strong. And you better believe, now a lot of you guys, it was your mother. So yeah, so it's Taurus, but it was your mother. Oh, my deepest condolences, you guys. Because I'm telling you, the first card that I seen in this, in a deck, okay, I'm going to tell you guys, it's a beautiful thing because it affects all your chakras. The first card showed me, it said, your mother is smiling down on you from heaven. Your mother is smiling down on you from heaven. And a lot of you guys, it's your mother. So my deepest condolences. Your mother was going to bake you guys a cake. So that's why this cake is like it's for goodness sake. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's very valid for you guys, on your beautiful day. And again, my deepest condolences in every way. A lot of you guys, like I said, this, if it doesn't matter your biological or logical mother, but I'm getting someone who's acted like a mother in your life. You know what I'm saying? That for the rest of you guys, because a lot of you guys, have different life, journeys, of course, foster homes and such. But the bottom line is, I'm getting, who that acted as a mother figure in your life. It's a real keepsake to have that cake. It's for goodness sake. And it represents past, present, and future. All right. So, yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that, the higher realms want you to know that you guys are a precious key component to this whole divine plan. And a lot of you guys have been executing that low vibe energy and transmuting it into high vibe energy because things could have been another way. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys, when you had the situation with your bicycle, you could have, you know what I'm saying? You could have went the other way. A lot of you guys could have went the other way. It was something with a bicycle. Somebody did something to your bicycle is what I'm getting. And I see you guys, it's weird. I see you guys are down. Oh, these are dirty people. I'm sorry, Taurus. Yeah, somebody did something to your chain on your bicycle. You know that little chain? Somebody did something to that chain or loosened the gear or did something and didn't tell you anything, but they did. Okay. Of course, they're not going to tell you because they did it being malicious. But the bottom line is, it could have went another way and you guys made a difference to that person's life even that day. Okay. That's what I see. You guys really made a difference because you guys didn't become that that bull. Okay. It affected their life in a good way. So a lot of you guys, I need you guys to recognize that you have been, executing that low vibe energy and transmuting it into high vibe energy, okay? And the higher realms have placed something inside of you because life is your soul's journey. You know what I'm saying? That's what people need to know. Life, it's your soul's journey. It's your soul's mission. All right. That's why the higher realms employed something so beautiful inside of you. It's called your intuition. And that when you become available to trust your intuition, you can begin to see without sight, and that's a beautiful thing. So, yeah, and I keep saying that. People wonder why the blind man and woman can walk all around this world. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them without the dog, because that was before they having the dog, right? So the bottom line, how they cook them something to eat, how they get something to eat, how they maneuver all night and day, all right? I mean, if you blind, what the night bring, right? So I'm just saying, just the higher realms installed that intuition inside of you for a reason. It keeps you guys spiritually tethered to this beautiful thing called your spiritual GPS. Now, the higher realms told me that the GPS stand for, the gods or your guides or God pointing you to your next step of origin. And that word STEP, the acronym STEP, stands for a solution to every problem. Now, make no mistake about this, Taurus. A problem is something that you create. Situations are things that happen. You heard me? Yeah, that's why when something go down, we have to figure out, am I part of the problem or am I part of the solution? Because if I'm part of the problem, if I'm not part of the solution, then that must mean I'm part of the problem. You feel me? So that is very valid. Yeah, because a lot of people still asking that same question. What came first, the chicken or the egg? And the higher realms is somewhere going, fool, it was a thought. Okay? It was a thought. All right? That's why you got to be mindful what you thinking. What you put into that higher realm of your body. It really does matter. Not the outside chitter chatter. What you put inside, inside that higher realm of your body matters. So, yeah. So what this means for you guys is, Taurus, you need to recognize that you were born like a 9mm, 6-inch barrel with hollow points, fully loaded, but not quite knowing which way to shoot. And that's okay, because the higher realm gave you a beautiful spiritual root, and which the higher realms speak to you through that root, through numbers, signs, and synchronicities. All right, which is your birth date, expiration date, and all the little DNA codes in your body, and the codes on your body. All right, so make no mistake about that. You guys have codes on your body. You hear me? Even those life marks, on your body, you have. A lot of you guys have life marks on your body, and that's interesting. Some of you guys, I'm talking to also a Taurus who is a burnt, you can call her burn, survivor. Oh, I love you. Yeah, I love you. 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 So much power so much power in that spirit. So much power. It's so much power when you got somebody that turn, that pain into power. And that's what I see. So some of you guys really do have the discoloration of skin from the highest degree of burn. And I'm hearing 2nd degree and 3rd degree burn for some of you guys. And a lot of you guys have it upon your face and your fingers, your hands, So I'm seeing you guys have it, that I can see there. And yeah, believe me, that's number, signs, and synchronicity. That is also a sign, okay, in every way. Yeah, that's a sign in every way. And yeah, and that is interesting and beautiful. Like I said, to me, it exudes like love, a person that is so loved that the higher realms didn't even let the fire took you out of here. That's what I'm getting. I mean, the higher realm one playing with you. Like, you, man, I'm trying to get this right out my mouth, right? This me banging now. Okay. I gotta say, you guys are precious in every single way. I pray that's what you see when you look in the mirror. I hope you see the identity of the higher realm's love for thee is what I'm hearing. Because that's what that's for. And see, that's why, okay, I'm gonna say this and then try to go into other things as far as your read, because once upon a time, there was this man who got on his knees. Taurus, he got on his knees, and guess what? Taurus said, what? He prayed, and guess what? He asked for Taurus. Taurus said, what? He asked for Taurus. This man, and I'm talking about way back, 80 time, okay? He got on his knees and he asked the higher realms to give him everything. And guess what the higher realms did? The higher realms gave him life. So life has everything in it. The ups, downs, the roots, the rounds, the ins and outs, the whoop, whoop, right? The whoop, whoop, the choot, choot, the beat, the bop, right? So that's why they say be careful of what you ask for. Now, a lot of you guys have really been requesting the higher realm's love. And there's no greater love that I know of than ancient times when the burning bushes was going on. The only thing that was burning was the higher realms. And people were taking their time going there, going to the mountains and going way up there to get by the burning bush. So I hope you guys identify with the higher realms love. I hope you guys see it and know this, Taurus. I hope and pray you know this, because I really believe, that, that's like a real spiritual kiss. That's all I can say. And I'm going to move on. Now, Taurus, your birthright number is right here. And it's kind of small. I don't know why. It's so small. Yeah. Some of you guys have been wanting to go to your favorite, what do you call it, restaurant, Japanese restaurant. A lot of you guys have been, I don't know if this is a Japanese restaurant, but it's a place where they actually put mint in the soup. And a lot of you guys have been wanting to go to that restaurant. So I see it here with these there's the mint. It may look like little green onions, but you guys like the mint in the soup. And it's a very clean soup place. It may be a Thai place for some of you guys, or it may be a Japanese place. I don't know. Anyway, it's something to do with noodles and mint. So I don't know. It just showed me that when I was getting ready to tell you guys about your birthright number. But your birthright number is 428. The higher realms is talking to you through 428. And when the higher realms speak through that number 4, the higher realms is not playing with you guys, okay? Let me just go ahead and do this in every way. Okay, Taurus, I see you guys. This number 4, when the higher realms speak to you, the higher realms are saying that the number 4 is never to be ignored in the spiritual realm nor in the spiritual world, okay? The angels are sending you guys everything that you need from 4 corners of the world, 4 seasons of the earth, 4 elements of the earth, even down to 4 legs on the table, just to keep you guys spiritually grounded, secure, and stable. The higher realms is not playing about you guys. A lot of you guys have blessings of 4, okay? And I can't make it up. So whatever you visualize is not your vision. It's the higher realms placing that vision inside of you, because you have that vision. You have that blessing of 4. Now, what I'm trying to say to you guys is, you need to know, Taurus, that to manifest, because a lot of you guys have been manifesting, however, your manifestations are hindered by by the bittersweet of guilt, is what I see. Some of you guys feel guilty about, just trying to ask for something that is yours. Some of you guys, this is already yours. All right, the higher realms just placed that. Like I said, that's your intuition. If you trust your intuition, you can see without sight. But a lot of you guys are praying, to be better with this low vibe energy of guilt, because a lot of you guys are feeling guilty about, how you visualize a situation here, and you shouldn't feel guilty at all. Some of you guys visualize just, a lot of you guys visualize being with, the loved ones that passed on, and some of you guys actually visualize about being a kid again and something like that, and it's those other feelings. It's almost like not quite depression, but just recapping your energy of being with that grandparent or that parent, in regards to that cake. And it's like, and a lot of you guys still hold on to the fact that I never got that cake. And, some of you guys feel like the prayers were unheard, so you constantly visualize, actually having that cake. Some of you guys are really experiencing that at this time. It's a lot of healing that's taking place, and your prayers are answered here. And the truth is, the higher realms, is quite frankly allowing you guys to, reminisce and visualize, because some people can't even do that. Some people are not ready to sit still long enough. At least you guys are doing some work, in that area, which it will cause and bring about healing, because it's showing that that is your choice to heal. So a lot of you guys have chosen to heal. You made that choice and that decision to heal. So, yeah. So you guys, it's okay. It's okay in every way. But however, what I need to tell you guys is you're unlike no other Taurus with that birthright number 4 and the blessings coming of 4. A lot of you guys have, 4 of everything. A lot of you guys have 4 wheels. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't have to have that Taurus. Some people can roll by with a scooter. Some people can roll by with that bike. Some people can go with the hoverboard or what have you. The bottom line, some people can go with that other thing. I forget what you call it, and I really like that. Yeah, I like that myself. So, however, Taurus, you have to have those 4 wheels because it's a part of your 4 blessed birthright. All right? And what I need to tell you guys is also that you can manifest using all 4 elements: earth, water, fire, air. You guys don't have to be like the earth sign to blow out a candle. You know what I'm saying? Or a fire sign, earth and fire sign, light some fire and blow out a candle. You guys don't have to do what they do necessarily. You don't even have to have the cake. You guys can manifest using all 4 elements. Any of the 4, okay, for your beautiful day. If you're trying to manifest something for today, which I see you guys would like, it's okay. So I'm gonna have to dedicate that song to you guys, and you place in that what you realize. It's called "Dance with My Father" again. And a lot of you guys would like to dance with this, person again, or, just have that spiritual moment with them again, is what I see. Yeah, so maybe I'll just dedicate that song to you guys as well. and you guys replace it with who you would like to, dance with. But that's the energy I'm getting of dance with my father again. A lot of you guys do miss the passed on loved ones. Some of you guys miss your father and your mother. I do see that. That's the, bittersweet part about this. But you guys are actually, working on healing at this time. Because a lot of you guys feel guilty for even being here without them. And that's not the way it's supposed to be. They don't want you left behind in that low vibe energy of guilt. They want you to always high vibe. I can't make it up. So this number 4 is like bringing you guys blessings of 4 in every way. That's why they created that emotional pet with 4 legs. A lot of you guys, that's for you to recognize, that is your blessing of 4. A lot of you guys have 4-letter names. A lot of you guys give out 4-letter nicknames for your boo thing. A lot of you guys even named your kids 4-letter names. Something is specific about the 4 because of your 4 birthright. So it's up for you guys to notice these blessings of 4. I can't make it up. Wow. Something about your binaural beats of 4 too is what I'm getting. So it's something about that. Wow. Okay. Oh, yeah. So now that makes sense. You know how they say, Taurus can sing. Usually Taurus females can sing or Taurus. So you guys are connected to music in every way. Because I'm hearing 4 beats, 4 beats. I'm hearing that, So a lot of you guys have a lot to do with those blessings of 4. I can't make it up. All right. So pay attention to that, Taurus. All right. This number 2, birthright number, the higher realms is saying something huge to you, Taurus, that you are highly favored with that number 2. The higher realms said all you have to do is look in the mirror at you. You will see everything on your body that equate the number of 2. You got 2 feet, 1, 2. You got 2 legs now, 1, 2. You got 2 arms, 1, 2. You got 2 ribs, 1, 2. And you got 2 eyes, and they're both the same size. I had to do that, Taurus, because that is important for you guys to know that that you are highly favored with this birthright number of 2. The higher realms also talks about, this 2 represents a prayer warrior. A lot of you guys pray, and that's a beautiful thing. So the higher realms is saying, as sure as it takes 2 hands to form a prayer, just know that that the higher realms said whatever you're praying for is already right there. All right? I can't make it up. You know how when you make up your mind to do something, you know exactly what you want, or you want something. It's just not a matter if, it's a matter when you decide to go get it, okay? That is your prayer. The higher realms is already right there. Now, this 4 plus 2 equals the number 6. So that is also your birthright number. And the higher realms is telling you guys through that number 6 because the higher realms made this whole world in 6 days. All right. The higher realms is saying in so many ways that you guys are perfect. All right. The higher realms deem you guys as perfect. So what this means is the higher realms is telling you guys, please expect nothing less than the best from your lifetime here. All right. Because you will persevere as long as you do not get distracted. Now, the higher realms told me through my meditations that distractions are sent to dis your actions, right? Hence the word distractions, right? So the higher realms want you to know that. Now, I see this beautiful number 8 here, which means that you guys are definitely abundant birthright, okay? A lot of you guys are the abundant birthright one because that 8 represents abundance. A lot of you guys were here to increase Earth's abundance and the abundant frequency of Mother Earth. Yeah, I got a lot of you guys raise the vibration. That's what that 8 is about. Increase. You guys increase the vibration with abundance. And that's so beautiful, because that abundance doesn't come from anywhere. It comes from above down to the below. That's why the higher realms designed that number 8 as so, with that circle at the top and that circle below. Now the higher realms say anything at the higher realm, is the spiritual realm. Okay? And any circle that you see, it represents completion. So that top circle in that number 8 represents you guys completing a spiritual abundance cycle. That circle at the bottom of that number 8 represents you guys completing a physical abundance cycle. Now together, that represents you guys being total abundant. All right, and you can lay that baby down sideways, and this is till infinity and beyond. I can't make it up. Now, because this 2 is in front of that 8, you still have that number 6 as your birthright. So I'm not going to say that again. But a lot of you guys may have been born in 66. A lot of you guys may have been born, or in 66 is what I see. And you guys have a lot to do with time. All right. And it's a lot of soulmate energy around you guys. You may find yourself running a lot, because it's soulmate energy around you guys. But remember and recognize that we have different soulmates in one lifetime. It depends on what you guys agree to do here. You know what I mean? That's why you got people that really, outlive a husband or a wife, like a young lady was on the bus today. I couldn't say anything because I know, how we know. And we got this, having a little conversation, and she mentioned, about what she would do and her and her husband would do during retirement. But I didn't want to mention anything because I'm glad it didn't, materialize. Like, it didn't come all the way, but it was that feeling. You know how you have that feeling? It's like, did you make a plan B? You know what I'm saying? Or C or D? Because, it's like, go figure the me and the me, because it's that is no guarantee, right? Yeah, we marry for life till death do us part, and people have to remember that and take that to heart. However, they always say when we make plans, in a sense, the higher realms is somewhere laughing, because the higher realms already know where you're going to be at that time, that place, that hour, you know what I'm saying? So, anywho, I couldn't, I wouldn't say anything to her like that, and I really wish I, could have just mentioned it in a, less dominant way, to pay attention to that in every way, because I too used to work in a nursing home, and all the nursing home were full of women. They had outlived their husbands, because their husbands, did not do their bodies right. They were very reckless. They were careless. They were, and plus they really did have a life, and they did a lot of experimentation back then and all the above, and they still doing it. But the bottom line is this is different now. So let me say this. And I'm going to say this only one time, hopefully. However, the scientist narcissist, because nobody ever talks about the real narcissist. The scientist narcissist becomes the covert narcissist. Anyway, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, that thing. So that's the way I see it. So there's been a lot of, trap activity, and stuff like that. So the bottom line is, that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde didn't come out of nowhere. That's some real deal, Holyfield, So what I am trying to say here is I wish, she would have, really opened, the mind, body, spirit, and heart too, because that should be something that I think everyone should do. But I'll make a special video for that. You know, and it's not the best thing, but however, it's the right thing. Instead of people, being left behind and trying to figure out, will my loved one want me to do this? Yes, because you guys made previous plans to do this. This person was only supposed to be in your life for 25 years, bam, and then they were supposed to move on to their higher ranking, because that's what they were working for all the time, and you're working for yours, and you guys are, somehow working simultaneously in a moment of time. However, things, must change, right? Because that's inevitable. So the bottom line is that thing there. So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. And so the higher realms want you guys to recognize that you have a lot of soulmates in this lifetime. So mostly some you will outlive, okay? And that's a beautiful thing when you think about it, because we pray to live, we pray to be healthy, we pray to have longevity. The downside of that, and I see you guys feel it now, because the downside is you outlive the people you love, and that's just a fact, okay? It's just a fact. However, they are always with you in the spiritual realm, and the spiritual realm is right here if you need them. That's why it's the spiritual realm. You just can't see it with this 3D. That's why they tell you to tap into your third eye, not your third. You can't see with this regular 3D. What is spiritual reality. So that's what I'm getting. So a lot of you guys, because you have that 6-6, you have that soulmate energy. A lot of you guys need to know, believe it or not, you're time travelers. A lot of you guys have a lot to do with Father Time, having that 6-6. A lot of you guys have a lot to do with time, Earth's timeline completion. All right? That's why you were here, to increase the vibration. I can't make it up. I'm just giving you guys what I'm getting, okay? In every way. So we're going to go ahead and add that 2 plus 8, which equals the number 10. So that means you guys, like I said, you are here for the physical end. And when the higher realms speak to you through that birthright number 10, the higher realms is telling you guys to move forward with confidence from within. Why? Because those two numbers that make the number 10 is powerful. You know what I mean? Because it's starting with that number 1. Now, the number 1 was never meant to be a number in ancient times. You said, why? Oh, because numbers are meant to be plural. That number 1 in ancient times represented God, the Alpha, the beginning. So a lot of you guys are hidden alpha males and alpha females underneath all of that Taurus bull. All right, you have the Alpha, right? And that 0 represents Omega. All right, the end, God again. So you guys have double God energy, okay? That good only direction energy, that gratitude over depression energy. All right, that's why no matter what, you can't stay down on your butt. All right, because you have that from the beginning to the end, and the higher realm is not playing with you guys from Alpha to Omega. So that's why the higher realm saying you have something special within, with that beautiful birthright number 10, and you guys are here to physically end a lot of, a lot of things from this lifetime. So now it makes sense, okay? It makes a lot of sense when I told you guys some of your soulmates you will outlive, because you guys have come back for that physical end as well, and that means they will physically end, and you guys are ending things physically as well as spiritually. Because in a previous lifetime, you had that spiritual end that was necessary. In this lifetime now, you're completing that spiritual end with the physical end. That's why the higher realms are saying, yeah, I got you from the beginning to the end, Alpha and Omega. And make no mistake about it, you guys are alpha males and alpha females, and You must remain open, you guys, because the higher realms is telling you through your birthright number 10 to move forward with confidence that's already within. All right? I can't make it up. So that's a beautiful thing. So now, the thing that gets me is your birthright as a whole. You have 4 plus 2 plus 8. Now, that equals a number 14. Go figure. The higher realms told me a long time ago about the 144 people that are here. You know, some of you guys, you're just like you are. You are 144 star system. You're that light years away, and you guys are sent here to do a certain thing. So a lot of you guys don't have the same thing that everybody else have inside of them. You are gold seal for this mission here. You know what I'm saying? You are diamond seal for this mission here. Okay? Because you are a 144, and that means you are heavily protected. All right? All right? So that is why you guys rarely ever get rejected, because you are heavily protected. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. So that 14 is abbreviation for 144. And that's you guys as a whole. And because you guys are that 1-4, you have a whole new level of stability and so much more. 1 plus 4 equals 5. A lot of you guys are here to change the game. A lot of you guys are going to get money on your B-Day. There's a lot of things going on with you guys in these numbers. So know your number signs and synchronicities in every way. So what I see is I see you guys, like I said, a lot of you guys are discovering that you have more patience than you thought. You know, a lot of you guys have more patience than you thought. And that's a beautiful thing. And like I said, you guys are here for the physical end, because that was along your spiritual journey. Remember I said life is your spiritual mission. So a lot of you guys are completing this mission, even though you thought, you didn't have a clue. You know what I'm saying? Some of you guys did not have a clue, neither look nor to the right nor to the left. A lot of you guys didn't even know the dangers that was before you. However, there is a completion here from all of that danger that will leave you guys spiritually grounded, secure, and stable for life, all because you prayed with your heart desire of prayer to complete and heal this situation, that you guys have been so insecure about. So a lot of you guys had some insecurity here. Every time you turn around, you're beating yourself up because you feel like you're not moving forward. Every time you turn around, you're not moving forward because you're insecure. Every time you turn around, you know what I'm saying? But the beautiful thing is showing me that you guys never cried wolf. You never cried victim. And I know they say no such thing as never, but you never cried wolf. You never cried victim, So that's a beautiful thing. Because I'm going to tell you, Taurus, if they don't know, you tell them. All right? And tell them I said it. All right? That's right. Tell them I said it. You can only be a victim once. All right? The next time, you'll volunteer. All right? So a lot of you guys are no victim here. And you guys need to know that you have this knowledge plus experience that equals wisdom. A lot of you guys have been here already 3 lifetimes. And I'm hearing the higher realm say more than 3 lifetimes. All right? So if any way you have in your mind, body, or soul thinking that you're stuck, you better check again, because you guys, you have that knowledge plus experience that equals the wisdom that you have from within. You guys are really, the 144. That's what I'm seeing. And a lot of you guys will really be grateful today about, working. Some of you guys are working today. Some of you guys are being grateful to be who you are and working. And, you feel your loved one's spirit beside you. You feel it so clear. And this is beautiful. Yeah, nothing but love in the air for exactly what you do. And a lot of you guys, you do honest work. You don't sit around and try to backbite or hide or steal or, you know what I'm saying? A lot of you guys just do honest work. You don't take from a cash register. You don't steal pens from the job. You don't get the toilet tissue and all this issue that the people got going on. You guys just simply are grateful to be the workaholic that you are and to put in the work. And I see that. And this is beautiful. That's why you guys raise the elevation of Earth. Because of that situation. You guys, I'm telling you, gratitude is powerful. It's not just a word, it's an action. And you guys are putting forth the action. And it's so true action. You know what I mean? It's honest action. And a lot of you guys, your third eye is activated from this action. That's why you have a level of gratitude at this time. So, happy birthday to you, Taurus. Happy birthday to you. You hear me? Yeah. And you guys keep doing what you exactly do. This is where we must part ways. If life lasts and death pass, you will see or hear me again. Until then, parlay, peace be unto you and within one.